Pinky, our golden Guernsey goat, is now giving us about 2.5 litres of milk a day. Now that's an awful lot of milk to use up, so at the minute we are doing an awful lot of cooking with the milk, but we're also having a go at cheese making, and what we're going to do now is have a go at making some butter, and it's the easiest thing in the world to make. This bowl of milk has been standing for a couple of days now, and what we're trying to do is get the cream to float to the top, and as you can see it's got quite a thick cream layer there, and underneath that the curds and the whey will be separating so we can make some cheese. But what we're going to do is we're going to spoon off all this cream and we're going to use this to make the butter. Well, to make the butter you're going to need an expensive bit of equipment. It's called a jam jar. So spoon the cream off and pour it into your jam jar. When you've spooned off all the cream, put the lid on the jar and then sit down and watch the television and take that with you. Well, what you're going to do whilst sitting here watching the BBC News is to sit and shake. Give this a really good shake, really good vigorous shake for a few minutes. Well, we've been shaking this for about 15 minutes or so now, and you can see the the clumps of butter forming up in the jar there, and we reckon that that's probably enough now to take out of the jar. So I've got the jar in the kitchen now, and we'll just take the lid off, and as you can see the butter has formed up, and what we're going to do is put this now onto a wooden tray. We're going to use a wooden spatula. This is just one of our cooking spatulas to press the excess liquid out of it. What we'll do is drain off this excess liquid and we'll put it back in with the rest of the buttermilk so it's not wasted. Well, this is just about ready. I've been turning it over, folding it over as well as we've gone along. So there it is. Still a little bit soft at the moment, but once it goes into the fridge it will harden up a bit. But we're not going to do that with it at the moment, because what we're going to do is have a little bit of this on a slice of our own homemade bread. Obviously the butter spread very easily because it's not been into the fridge yet, but there it is, and you'll notice it's white because goat's milk makes white butter. So anyway, there it goes. Fantastic. And for us, being able to get the dairy products from our goat's milk is really important because it's part of our strive towards self-sufficiency. Previously we were having to buy all our dairy products from the supermarket. We don't need to do that anymore. We make our own butter, we make our own cheese, and we use it in our own cooking. So here goes to goat's butter. It's lovely.